Hey guys, welcome back to We Do It Outdoors. It is Friday the 13th. Perfect day to do cemeteries. How about it? I am out at that lakeside property that I just picked up a few weeks ago. Going to be starting it here in a few minutes. Got Mr. Helper on the little Husqvarna 46-inch riding tractor. He's doing the driveway and little things. I'm not gonna put a lot of beating on it just because it's not a commercial grade mower. It's just gonna help with simple things like that, like doing the driveways, like little front yards, like out at that school that I do. There's little islands of grass in the parking lot. It'll be perfect for, you know, things like that. Certain parts of the cemetery where they're kind of zigzaggy and a little tight for the 60-inch, that thing will be able to get in no problem. So, you know, it's not like we're running it all day long. Not gonna really put a beating on it. We used it a little bit yesterday. It's only got like a 2.5 gallon tank, and shoot, it still had a half a tank left in it at the end of the day. So, you know, we're not using it hardly at all. But the grass here is starting to actually look really nice, as you can see, compared to what it was. I'll take a little video after I'm done to see what it's like. I'm actually able to cut it shorter now. I'm at 2 3/4 inch. It's gonna clump because it has rained literally for like 6-7 days straight now. Everything is soaking wet, but what do you do? I mean, you can't control the weather, and the grass needs mowed. Just as long as you take your time, go slow, not turning fast and everything, you know, you won't tear anything up. But yeah, here, like I said, down there, you can see all the many hay bales from last time. But over here, it's looking really good. And around back of the house is looking really good, and more over that way to the front is looking really good. Just down here in this lower part looks the worst because of how high it is. But yeah, so far so good. We're gonna get busy, get going, and I'll do a little video when I'm done. Alright guys, as you can see, it is mowing much better now. Doesn't look as clumpy. A couple spots here and there where it's wet. This hillside is pretty wet still, but finally starting to look much better. This part up here has not been mowed except for up around the house. That part still looks pretty rough because that was what I'd done first thing this morning when it was still really wet. Sun's out now, it's starting to dry everything up. But yeah, starting to look really good. He's up there spraying around that old fountain. It has a bunch of poison ivy and stuff growing around it, trying to get it knocked out before it gets too out of control. But that's it for this place. Catch you at the next. Hey guys, I'm out here at this other lakeside property that I have. Look at that. Look at how wet it is from all this rain. There's a huge rectangle in the yard that I can't even mow because not only has it rained for like 6 or 7 days straight, but right there where like the corner of that garage is, straight down, there is a natural seep. And it's always wet, but I mean it's like a pond down in there. I about got stuck. You can see how dark it is, and I got to completely avoid that whole area down in there, straight down to those docks and straight ahead right there all the way over. I can't touch it. I can't go anywhere near it. So that's what I'm fighting today, and it's supposed to rain more tonight and all day tomorrow. But Sunday, luckily, is supposed to be sunny and dry all day. But I the school and those soccer fields, they have some low spots, and there are going to be swamps too. So I don't know. I may have to not even mow one of the soccer fields because it's really lower than the other. So I don't know. That's something we'll just have to see come Sunday. I might have to start really late in the day. Hopefully some of it will dry up, but I doubt it. The way everything's just so soaked like a sponge, it's not going anywhere. There's nowhere for it to go. So I don't know. I've got Mr. Helper. He's over there, that far house right now, mowing, and I'm trying to do this one. So I don't know, guys. This is the things you run into when having your own mowing business. You feel bad because half of it can't be mowed, but what do? You know, it's either rip up their yard or let it grow for another week, and then you got to deal with the high grass. And it's down there by the lake. You can't see it because those trees, but it's already super high. I haven't been able to mow it for about 2 or 3 weeks now because it's right on the lake, and it's always wet too, unless, you know, it hasn't rained for 3 weeks straight, and then it's always still damp. So these are some of the things you need to consider starting a mowing business. I picked this up last year late in the season. It was end of July, beginning of August sometime. So it was already, you know, the dry season, and I had no idea that the water sat this bad. And even the place there, you can see Mr. Helper over there, even the place he's at down towards the bottom close to the lake, it's nothing but swamp down there too. But again, like I said, I started late in the season this place when I picked it up, and it was super dry. I had no idea, or I'd have never messed with it. But well, that's where I'm at on this. We're going to be doing the big cemetery next. I might do a short video on it with his mower going in and out of, you know, some of the tighter spots. And I've got 4 cemeteries to do. Picked up another yard. Has not been mowed yet this year, and it is humongously grown out of control. So I'll be fighting it for probably 2 hours today. It's a tiny yard. Once it's done, it'll be nice, but it's right on the lake too, and the whole backyard's nothing. It's wet. It's completely soaked. We went and looked at it last week and bid on it. It's going to be a $40 yard every week, but the first mow is going to be $80 because I know it's going to have to be done twice. It's just going to have to be, and it's going to take forever. But with both of us, it might not be too bad. So I'll walk around with you guys at that place when I get out there. So stay tuned. I'll probably, like I said, I'll show you around him mowing around the big cemetery. And I'll probably pick up at the new yard, show you guys how tall it is and how wet it is down at the bottom. So hang on, don't go anywhere. Alright guys, I'm out here at this new property, and it is ridiculous tall. Look at that. Million trees, stumps, trees down, poles, junk in the yard. You think people would have it cleaned up before you come out, but that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Junk everywhere. Oh, this is what it looks like. Awesome. Wet. Very, very wet. Look at that. I'm regretting picking this place up already. I don't know. Well, this is what a nightmare looks like, so I would not recommend picking up anything like this. Well, that's about it for this one. Really hadn't much to see other than hay and swamp and junk. So I'm gonna wrap it up for this. Well, here's so far, first mow into this horrible swampland. You know, it probably wouldn't have been so bad if the grass wasn't so tall. Sun just can't get it, plus all the trees. So the water's just sitting here. The wind is actually starting to pick up, which is good. Hopefully it'll help dry it up some, but it's not gonna be for a while. Like I said, it's supposed to rain again tonight and all day tomorrow. Mr. Helper's just weed eating around all the junk and the trees and everything right now. I've got this at 3.5 inches. It's horrible, bad. So I'm gonna go over it again at 3 inches and I'll be done with that. I mean, there's not much I can do. I was gonna try to blow everything down that way, but it's so wet I'm gonna end up tearing, you know, the whole yard up. It's not rutting, it's just brown just because of how wet it is. So luckily so far I haven't got stuck and I haven't rutted anything up, but I don't want to take that chance of going over it too many times, you know, back and forth, that it just ripped this yard up. It's not a very big yard, it's tiny. This tree right here over and then back up to that sign and then up is all there is. So like I said, it's not very big, it's just bad right now because the guy's mower broke and we had to pick up a million sticks and piling junk up around there that was in the yard. There's still, you know, bark from trees that I missed just because the grass was so tall. So it's a project. Charging him double the first time. I should charge him triple just because of how bad it really is, but I already told him double. I should have walked around it better, but I didn't think it was this bad. But what do you do? It's the name of the game. Do what you can. Only reason I'm really picking up yards is to help him out. His work has slowed down, so he's needing as many hours as he can get. So these few junk yards that I'm picking up is helping him out, and it's helping me out too. You know, it helps having an extra person with me in case of emergency or anything like that. But he's getting frustrated.
Fuck, man.
But well guys, that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna try to get this done and get the hell out of here. So
get in the mowing business, they said. It's easy money, they said. It's not hard work at all, they said. Then anybody knows what the fuck they're talking about. You see all this shit?
oh, I see it.
People need to be shot in the head for them in the grass. They're like, here, they're just, we need to confiscate their cabin. You know what I mean?
So yeah, we're both getting pretty frustrated. So that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget, subscribe for more content. Like if you like the video. Like it if you don't like the video. Share it. Comment. Do what you got to do. Help me out. Trying to get my channel to grow a little bit. Every little bit helps. So take care, guys. Keep on mowing.